Hello, Thailand. I came a very long way today to talk to you about the industries of the future. Land was the raw material of the agricultural age. Iron was the raw material of the industrial age. Data is the raw material of the information age. We are creating Pacific Oceans worth of information. And the ability to harvest meaning, the ability to harvest intelligence from that data is what is really going to be shaping our future. Now, to this point, the things that have most been shaped by digitization are things where what you are exchanging is information or communication. But what's interesting, and what I think is especially interesting for Thailand, it's not just information communication that's going to change. No, we're going to be building an industrial internet. So the industries that are going to change next are things like agriculture, transportation, mining. All of these are going to be lit up with digitization. Another thing that I think is going to fundamentally transform the world over the next few years is the commercialization of genomics. The world's next trillion-dollar industry is going to be created out of genetic code. Another thing to think about for the future, for what's next, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics. We're going from a world of 20 billion to 45 billion network devices. Well, one of those network devices in the future is going to be our robots. What does this mean? What this means is that the next wave of technology is going to be able to do labor that is not just manual and routine, but is also cognitive and non-routine. It will increasingly be able to do labor which we think of as thinking. What does it mean for young people? What does it mean for us in the context of the industries of the future? Well, the first thing I would say is you have to be a lifelong learner. That's thing one. Thing two, computer code is the alphabet of the future. And then the third thing that I would say is you've got to be an interdisciplinary learner. So I believe that the people who are going to be the real leaders in the future will understand things that are technical, but they will combine it with expertise in things that we associate with the humanities, with economics, with being a good communicator, with having social intelligence, emotional intelligence, and understanding behavioral psychology. Much of what we're going to be talking about today relates to governance and how these tools can be used to root out corruption. I think the principal political and economic binary of the 20th century was left versus right. The political left versus the political right. That was yesterday. Tomorrow, I think it's open versus closed. So I think the more open the society, the more likely it is to have the creative class, to have the entrepreneurship, and to have the breakthrough imagination and innovation to shape the future. My final thought is that in this world of really rapid change, it's not the strongest who are going to survive, or the most intelligent, but those most adaptable to change. Thank you.